Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another knife of the day. Oh, I just picked it up at the front desk literally 15 minutes ago. Unwrapped it. Felt really good about myself. Played with it. Turned on the iPhone and said, let's talk to you guys about it on the Keith Kevin Ken channel. The knife of the day is the brand new Spyderco Shaman. It's a sprint run, which means only around 1,200 made, give or take a couple of hundred. And once they're sold, they're gone forever. They're gone into the secondary market. It has Crucibles CRUWEAR, CPM CRUWEAR steel. And just look at those scales. Brown canvas micarta scales. They rounded all the edges, so it's all smooth and round, not a sharp point at all. There's a small stainless steel back spacer. Stainless steel hardware with the clip, 4-way clip. And did I tell you I just picked it up from downstairs 15 minutes ago? It falls so quickly, I got to move my finger out of the way because, you know, the back of the blade hits you up there. Oh my goodness, it's smooth. Super smooth. I am in love with the Shaman. Now, why? Usually I like smaller knives. The Shaman, to me, in hand feels like a fixed blade. And I am in love with fixed blades. If you saw my video, I am. But it folds so nice. And it has so many other things like the compression lock. The Shaman is, it says it in all of the Spyderco material, the Shaman is a large native. Now I know Spyderco came out with the native chief that doesn't look as much of a native as this does. I mean, this is a supersized native. A native on steroids. Now, this is a sprint run. It surprised me when I heard, and I just heard about 2 weeks ago that they were coming out with this as a sprint run. Because, remember, they just did a sprint run not too long ago. And that was with S90V steel and the carbon fiber handles. But you know what? Keep with the sprint runs on this one. This is a beautiful big knife. It's classy. It has a callback to the classic Spyderco native. Just a wonderful knife. So let's talk a little bit more about it, about this sprint run. Of course, you know, CRUWEAR is a lot of folks' favorite steel. It is not a stainless steel, so you have to take care of it. But it is super, super tough, and really, it keeps its edge for a very long time. So it's CPM CRUWEAR, Crucibles CRUWEAR steel on this big blade. Again, it has all of the classic Spyderco points that you get from the native and some of the other classic Spyderco knives. It has that Spyderco leaf shape. In this case, it has the swedges on the top. .50-50 forward choil, so you can get a good grip on it. Real nice grippiness right there. Oh, I love it. Of course, it comes super sharp right out of the package. 3.6 inches of a blade. You take out that .50-50 forward choil, and it's 3.1 inches on the edge itself. The total length is 8.3 inches. It weighs 4.9 ounces. That's the one thing about the Shaman. It's a big knife with a big blade. and it weighs 4.9 ounces. But man, it's so balanced. Now, when you get to the scales, these Micarta scales are just beautiful. They feel great in the hand. Oh my goodness, that canvas feels nice. It looks great. I love the light colored canvas rimmed around with a darker brown. Look at that. Isn't that classy and beautiful? No smooth, no rough edges, which is really nice. 4-way clip. Left hand, right hand, tip up, tip down. That jimping is something else. Doesn't make you want to bleed. You know, some folks have jimping and I take my thumb out of it and it feels like it's almost been cut. But this is nice, deep jimping. You really have a good grip on it. Stainless steel liners, skeletonized like crazy. And of course, with that heavy blade, it drops. Oh man, I love that. Smooth as can be. There you have it. The knife of the day. And I apologize. I'm going to show off my 4 shamans that I have now in my collection, because Spyderco is almost doing with the shaman what they did with the Para 3. Not as much, but almost. I mean, when the shaman was first introduced, it was introduced with a black blade, a stainless steel blade, serrated, and plain edge. So I actually got 4 shamans in the mail. I only have 1 left after trimming a lot of the others of the original. And you'll see that. Then, of course, when they came out with that classy, when they came out with the classiness of the last sprint run, and then, of course, I have to say the St. Nick's was a classy one, too, exclusive from St. Nick's Knives. The knife of the day. Oh, it's the Spyderco Shaman Sprint Run with CRUWEAR steel and beautiful brown canvas Micarta scales. Here's the carbon fiber Sprint Run. Oh, the sold out quickly St. Nick's exclusive. And the black serrated edge. The one sample I wanted to keep after selling the other 3 when I trimmed my collection. So now I have 4 of them in the collection. Oh, I'm in love with these. 3 of the 4 are very limited condition. Are very limited. So let me put a Paramilitary 2 next to the new one, just so you can get a feel for how big the Shaman is. And then I'll also put an Endura next to it, just so you can get a better feel for what the sizes are. But oh, what a beautiful knife, huh? Just a really super beauty. This is what a sprint run is meant for. A nice upgrade of steel. And in this case, upgrade on the scales as well. Limited edition. I'm happy to have my number 23 on this one. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you know when a video drops. Appreciate you guys. Take good care of yourselves. Keep those pockets full. Don't forget, and I know I keep saying it, and I keep putting it off because I'm falling in love with my collection all over again, but I have got to sell most of my collection. I'm over 400 knives, and at some point I have to get this down. So there will be a trimming, what I call a trimming of my collection, a sale coming. I'll announce it. I'll give you several days in advance notice so you'll know. I appreciate all, and I only sell to this channel, so now's the time to subscribe and turn on your notifications. I appreciate you all. Goodbye.